Hi, everyone. Welcome to Animal Whispers here tonight on April 6th. Welcome, welcome. As you can see in the background, we have a visitor. Hopefully, she behaves herself. I know it's difficult to see, but that is magic behind us. For all of you that just let me know that you're here. Hi, Jonathan. For all of you that are here, just let me know that you're here. That's the first thing. And also, please share out and let others know that we're here. Tag your friends, your family, whoever you think that might be interested in tonight's show. Hi, Sue. My comments are a little bit slow tonight. Everything's a little bit slow tonight. But I do want to mention before I forget, if you are watching this on the animal communication page and you comment on the animal communication page, my animal communication page, I will not see the comments. So I just want you to know that you have to go to the original post in order for me to see it. Hey, Lisa. Hi, Gret. Hi, Evelyn. Hey, Tori. Welcome back. And my phone is charging, so you have to let me let my phone charge. But I just want to make sure that you guys know that if you're commenting on the animal communication page, I won't see it. So I just want to stress that in the beginning, because usually I will, but I am trying something new tonight. So hi, Patricia. So for those of you who are new here, I am Natalie Lucia, and this is Animal Whispers on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. And what I do is I connect with your animals, both here and past. So it doesn't matter if your animals are here, it doesn't matter if they're past. But what I do ask is that you either have a photo of your pet and or have the pet with you. So I do ask that you have that. And also, because these are like mini readings, these are to expose you to what animal communication is like. If you have a specific question you want me to look into, that could be something that I do. Or I could just connect with your pets. I will end up sharing. I look back to see that was Magic making the noise. It's actually another one. I don't know which one it is. It's probably Karma, I would guess, that's playing with the string. That's bothering Magic now. So you're going to see like an argument go out. I will share the link in a couple of minutes, but I do want to just go over a couple of things also. If you're new here, please let me know that you're new. I do want to make sure that everything's streamed the right way. Also, if you have any questions about animal communication itself, any questions that you're not sure about or something like that, just pop it in there. Just pop it in there. Because if I always explain and express and share my point of view, thank you for sharing. I always do that, but I don't make Magic mad is right. I'm really tired today. I'm sorry, guys. It's a very busy time of year at work, and there's just so much more going on at work. So it's just like I'm very tired. So I'm sorry about that. Sharon, I'm really sorry that your son had to put his dog Daisy down today. We could all send out some love to Daisy. Absolutely. So let me hop in and just share a couple of things. When you do come on live, I am going to ask that you don't give away information. I am going to ask that. So don't come on and go, oh my God, Natalie, I rescued Magic in November and I took her with Carmen. We brought her in the house. And don't give me all that stuff. Like, let me bring it in myself, if that makes sense. Lisa, can you do me a favor? Can you hop on the AC page and just make sure that people know, because my phone is just trying to charge and it's kind of blowing up a bit. If you could let them know, which yours is probably also, that if they want to comment, I won't see it. Well, actually, I might be able to do that. I won't be able to see it if they comment on the AC page. I think I might be able to do it. I'm not sure. I'll leave it alone. We'll figure it out. Okay. So what's going to happen is I'm going to share the link, ask you guys to just join if you can. But I do ask, if you recently got a reading in the last month or so, if you could just give someone else a chance, please, because I do want to do that also. I want to give others a chance. All right, I'm going to copy the link and I am going to post it. So I think the link is posted there. It should be posted there. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so what happens now is you guys can click the link. You'll be brought into, and I should explain this more often, you'll be brought into like the holding area, the waiting room. You'll still be able to see the show and all that fun stuff, just so you know. Thank you for pinning it, Tori. Just so you know, you will be able to see everything, what's going on in the show. What I do ask is that you have your camera on and that you are ready. And I will call your name before I pull you in, just so you are ready. Okay. Let me just see. Yeah, Sharon, that's so sad. I'm so sorry that happened. It's pinned. Okay, so the link is pinned. So Tori pinned the link, so we should be good with that. Tori pinned the link, and she'll keep posting it for you guys. Just be patient. Okay, good. So the first one I'm going to bring in is Sue. And those of you who don't want to come on camera and don't have a picture to share or anything like that, if you have a question, ask it. Don't even worry about it. Just ask your question. All right. So Sue, I'm going to bring you into the show with me just so you're ready. I love to give people a heads up. So here we go.
I'm going to stop my dog from eating so you can see her.
Oh, you don't have to stop her from eating. That's okay. You could just show me her while she's enjoying her food. That's fine.
She doesn't need it. I want to know. I want to know how she's doing. Okay.
What's her name? Okay.
Miley. Here. Mai.
Hi, baby. Hello. You could let her eat.
No. Hi, baby. You my girl? I'll brush you. She had a bath today.
She's so cute. She's like, wait a minute. I want to give my mom kisses, but I also know my food's there, but I want to give my mom kisses. So let me just dig into Miley just a little bit. Sorry, Magic just jumped on my lap. I'm like, what is that? So when I connect with Miley, there's a couple of things that I do get. I want to say I get the number 11 is significant for Miley. So I am getting the number as a major number for Miley. Magic, watch out, because sometimes I need to write things down. I also am getting, along with the number 11, I am getting, who's the young man that's in the house? The young man?
My son.
Okay, so she wants to talk about him for a second, because I feel like she likes to, the energy shifts when he's in the room in a good way. Sorry, I got to move Magic. I can't have this. I'm sorry. I'm going to be in big trouble now that I just moved her. In a good way, let me just say this. I feel like when I see him, I get excited. But it's kind of like I lay there and my tail moves, but it's like he's finally home. So does your son have a consistent routine of when he comes home and when he has to leave?
He's always home.
Always home.
Always home.
Then when did he leave and then come back? Because I feel like he went out recently and it was kind of like, oh, there he is. He's back now. Good.
Right. But he's usually home, but he will go to take care of things. Sometimes he's gone for the weekend, but not usually.
Yeah, and it could be for a quick thing. Like, I feel like it could be quick, but I feel like I like when he comes home. Like, this is my excitement when he comes home. This is my happiness. Not that I'm not happy when everybody else is there, but I feel like there's a different feeling when he's home and when he's not home. There's a different, like, I know he's going to come back and I'm just waiting for him kind of thing.
Well, this isn't our home. We're visiting and we're here for a few months.
It's home for him, for Miley. Right. You know what I'm saying? Home for Miley. Because, and I'm going to say this because it's home for Miley because that's where my family is. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we are. So it's home for Miley. So that's going to be home. They're not, when I say this, please don't take this the wrong way, but animals are not, I'm going to beat my cat on camera. I am. I'm going to just yell at her because she just pulled her paw out and pulled my hair. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like connect with you. She's so bad. Animals are happiest wherever we are. So it doesn't matter where we live or where we are. So Miley is fine and kind of goes with the flow. I want to be careful though. No major food changes. Okay. No addition to our foods, no major food changes. Okay. If you could prevent that, because I just don't want to upset the stomach. I want to go back to that 11.
I don't know.
11 is very significant. Around the 11th of a month is someone's birthday who's close to you.
My son.
Oh, thank you. So for some reason, she's fixated on your son right now. Why? I'm not sure, but she's fixated on your son because she keeps bringing this up. So it's a very protective thing.
Wait, his dog is whining now because I'm not paying attention to him. Wait. Maverick. He's a Walker Hound. He's huge. Wait, there.
He's very cute.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. That's absolutely okay. But I just want to say that Miley is very content. Miley is very happy. As long as I'm with family, I'm okay.
Okay.
That's what my thing is. Now, are you moving back to your old house?
Well, we're here visiting for a few months, and I don't have a set time because I'm in Georgia visiting my son. I've been here for 3 months, and I'm from California. I have a husband there and an apartment, and but my son needs me. That's why we're here.
Okay. And that without going into any details or anything, that I understand. But I just want to say, I didn't know if you were thinking of moving, but I feel like you're going to go back to your old home. So it makes sense when you tell me you have a husband there, you have an apartment there, you have all that stuff. I feel you going back. So I didn't want to, that's why I asked the same place, are you going back? So I just want to say that. So it's interesting how Miley made this reading about your son.
It is, because sometimes he's not an easy person to be around.
And my thing is that I think Miley understands and feels your concern as well. And that's why Miley brought it up. So it's like the awareness of the concern. It's the awareness of the situation without going into it. It's the awareness of it and the being okay for it. So when your son is good, Miley's good. You're good, Miley's good, your son is good. Like everybody's good when your son is okay. You know, that's what what Miley's trying to say. So Miley is going with the flow, but Miley's happy to be with you. That's what it is.
She's anywhere I go. If I can't take her, I'm really upset.
And it's good that you brought her, because I feel like also she's really happy to see your son having his good days. Even though some days may not be good days, she understands that she's there to support him and to help him.
Okay.
So just know that. All right.
And her health-wise, she seems okay?
I have to say this legally. I'm not a doctor. Don't diagnose or prescribe. I have to say every time I say, people are like, I know, but I have to say that, especially on video. But I do want to say I don't really feel any major concerns. You may have some bumps or what we call like fatty areas under the skin. You might feel those every once in a while. That's normal. So I don't feel anything to worry about or be concerned with.
Okay. I was thinking I'm going to find a vet that would let me just do blood work on all her organs.
Why?
Just so, because I can't tell by looking. She can't tell me if she's not feeling good.
You would know. You would know. I think it's more of your anxiety of having to focus on other things right now. And you feel like you're neglecting her. And I think that's what it is. I feel like it's more your emotion of not being able to give her what you think she needs. Meanwhile, look at what she shares right away. She's sharing that she understands your concern and what you're dealing with. She's concerned with your son as well. Okay. So just think of it that way, because I don't feel anything of like, oh no, I need her to have her blood work checked. Of course, if you feel something like you should always take her, but just sit back first and say, is it more my fear of I feel guilty because I feel like I'm neglecting her? Or is it more that she doesn't feel well? I feel like it's more on your part.
Okay.
All right. It was nice to meet you so much. You're welcome, and you're welcome. Have a good night.
Thanks.
Okay. How is everyone tonight? I hope everybody's doing well. As you can see, Magic is giving me a run for my money, but she's moved over, so that's good. Can't believe she just like reached over to grab my hair, like as if like I wasn't. I spoke too soon. She just knocked my skeleton key down. Okay, give me 1 second. Maggie. Okay, should I worry? So, Pammy, this is for you, honey. Should I worry that my Jovi Chihuahua barks all the time while I'm trying to talk to someone? I'm not sure what to do to reassure him that all is okay and that pretty much the few people that come to my house are my daughters or my family. Okay, so this is what I'm going to say, because this is what I'm visioning. And please, I hope you're here, hon. So, Pammy, just let me know that you're here, okay? Hi, Allison, North Ireland. I love that. So this is what I'm visioning. I'm visioning the excitement of, I hope I'm pronouncing Tycho. I don't think I'm pronouncing it the right way, and I apologize if I'm not. The excitement of Tycho raises your excitement. You're like, shh, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. And you try to have a conversation, the barking starts, everything's fine, shh, it's okay. And I'm going to pick you up and I'm going to hold you and everything, and starts barking even more. I feel like the environment is what's feeding into the behavior. So I don't feel that like that your baby is scared or in fear for you or something like that. I feel like it's more like an energy thing kind of going on, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm feeling. Oh my God, there's people here. There's people here. Oh my God, I could bark. I could bark. And then my mom goes crazy because I'm barking. So she must want me to bark more. So I'm going to bark more. And then she tells me to be quiet. So I'm going to bark more. Like that's what I feel like what it is. So that's where it's coming from. I think that it's more of we have to check in with herself, with ourselves. We need to check in and we need to see where are we at? Where are we at? Because we have to check our energy. That's what I'm really feeling it is. I hope that makes sense. Jenny, I'm going to be calling you in a moment, just so you know. Just want to give you the heads up. So I hope that makes sense the way I'm explaining that and expressing that whole like check in with yourself kind of thing and see what it is, because I feel like it's more of an energetic thing. Okay. Okay, so Jenny, I'm going to pull you in. I'm going to take you in now, Jenny.
Ready?
Okay. Hi, how are you?
Hello, Natalie. I've watched one of your shows before, but this is the first time that I actually get to talk to you.
Oh, good.
And I'm
Yay.
from South Africa.
South Africa?
That's right. And
That's
it's
amazing.
after 2 a.m.
I was just about to say, what time is it? My father was born, my family is from Mozambique.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, Natalie. I was wondering if you maybe have a message from my Chihuahua that passed away years ago. I actually had her put down. At
Okay,
nearly
don't give me
14
any
years old.
information. Don't give me any details. I'm going to stop you for a sec.
Okay,
All right.
and I've got a photo here. I've actually got her ashes in here.
Okay, don't give me any more details. What's her name? That's the only thing I need.
QP.
QB. Okay. Okay. Let me just go on. Okay, I have QP. You could put adorable. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely adorable. Okay, so QP, let me just connect with QP for a second, because it's so funny how right before this I was talking to someone about their Chihuahua. So you could put QP down if you want for a moment, Jenny. I have QP. I'm okay, honey.
Okay.
So I want to talk about actually, there's a couple of things. QP used to fit in the palm of your hand. So I know that I would hold QP when QP was little. I also know that, and I wish you could see this. Let me just pull this down a little bit. I find myself doing this because I want to put QP right here. That's exactly what I want to do. So I want to hold QP right here. And it's like no matter what I'm doing, I still want QP right here. So I could be talking on the phone. I could be watching TV. I could be even going to cook dinner going, whoop, this isn't smart. I shouldn't be cooking dinner and doing this at the same time. But I want QP with me 24/7. I feel like QP was very attached to you, loving, deep, genuine, just wanted to be with you 24/7. And you did the same thing. Was there a point in time where you actually had a bed on your bed for QP? Because I'm seeing like a small bed on the bed for QP.
Now, I actually had a bean bag next to my bed where she could climb up onto my bed on and off.
Okay. Because I kept so that's thank you for saying on and off. Because if you see my hands, if you're watching my hands, I'm going like this because that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out, like that kind of thing. So I misinterpreted. I'm sorry, the bed being bed, but it's a bean bag on the floor that QP could jump on your bed, because that's what I'm seeing. Like that was my excitement. Like even though I was this big, I thought I was this big and I could do whatever I wanted to do and be wherever I wanted to be, because you permitted that, because you allowed that, because you didn't make me feel like I didn't feel fragile. You didn't let me feel fragile. You gave me this sense of strength and power and love and all of this stuff. But you kept me so close to you, you. Jenny, who would be the male by your side that's passed?
Um, uh,
It would have to be
well,
like a
I've got,
brother or a significant other, something like that.
not my father, perhaps.
What I didn't mean to make that face, but I feel like it's more linear to you. So I feel like it's more your age, hon. If you could understand closer to your age or closer to you. Do you understand the name John as being significant? And it could be a middle name, but I'm hearing the name John as significant.
No, my father was Jan, but no.
I would not have that name. That could be it. Wait, let me just dig a little because I don't know why dad wouldn't come in like dad though. And you don't have a brother?
I have two brothers, but they're still alive.
They're still here.
Yeah.
Would one of your living brothers have a heart issue or have had a heart issue recently? Something with the heart?
Not recently. The one had a stroke a couple of years ago.
I'm just trying to understand why they're sharing this with me and who is sharing. How is October significant for you? That would be a birthday, anniversary, month of passing. Very significant for you.
Sorry, come again? What?
The month of October. The month of October.
Oh.
How is that significant for you?
Well,
is there
my
a
father died.
Okay.
My father died in October.
Okay. So let me just, because I feel like then this has to be dad that's coming through, only because I said John and you said your father's name was Jan. And then I'm getting October. And I feel like he's trying to just say that, first of all, he has Cupid, just so you know. I just want you to know that because I saw Cupid and then I saw a gentleman holding Cupid like this. But I think, was dad very strict? Was dad strict? Very strict, right? So if you see the way I am, he's very strict. So he's kind of saying like, I have to come in here with Cupid, but I need her to know it's me because if you tell me that if you tell her I'm taking care of Cupid, she's going to question it. So tell her I'm still very strict, but I'm watching over them. I'm watching over them. Please tell my children that I love them very much and I didn't tell them that. And I should have. So I'm going to take this opportunity now while, Jenny's here with Cupid. I'm going to take this opportunity now to tell them that I love them because I didn't do it when I was here. And please tell your brother to take care of himself. So please tell him to watch himself and take care of himself, his health, because that's really what's coming through. So I want you to know that Cupid's okay. I'm still holding Cupid as a Cupid's not even here and I'm still holding Cupid as if she's here with me, But I want you to know Cupid's taken care of on the other side, loved very, very, very much. Being watched over. But I think the real message here tonight is that your dad wants you to know that he does love you and that he did love you and that he loves your siblings and that he wishes he would have said it more because he didn't say it enough. Okay?
Thank you.
So you're welcome, hon. So I'm going to leave you with that. And it was lovely meeting you. And thank you for joining us so early in the morning. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that very much.
Thanks, Natalie. I just want to know, is Cupid fine and healthy? Because she was a very special dog. She had hydrocephalus, and the vet only gave her 1 year to live. And she lived to nearly 14 years when I put her down. And because she turned blind, she was deaf from birth, deaf.
Mm-hmm.
And then she turned blind at that age, and I was still working, and I decided while I'm at work, she would battle too much on her own because she's now blind and deaf. And I would like to know if she was okay with that.
Absolutely, because look at how she came through. She came through with the memories of jumping in and out of your bed. She came through with the memories of the way you used to hold her. She came through with the happy stories because that's what she is now. She's happy and she's free. And that's why she did that. She didn't come through with the pain or the worry or anything like that. She came through with, look at me. I was tiny. I was here. I was up and down. I was everywhere. So that's what she wants you to remember. Those are the things that she wants you to play through. Okay.
Can I by any chance ask you, I also had a tarantula
I just
for
can't see it.
for about 4 years.
There we go. What's your tarantula's name?
Spiky.
Did you give Spiky fruit?
Fruit?
Fruit.
No, food.
No strawberries?
No.
I just thought, I have to understand this. I just saw a strawberry, like a bright strawberry.
No, maybe in the tank I had like ornament of a mushroom, and there were also tiny little red beetles on the mushroom. That's all part of the ornament. If that is maybe what you're seeing.
I don't know. I feel like I'm seeing something odd being fed to me that was my favorite thing to eat, but it was different than what I should be eating. So it's different. So it's something that's not usual, if I can say. And that's why I feel like it's something that I shouldn't be eating. And I know that you would speak to Spiky. So I feel like you would speak to Spiky, like share stories and talk and share all this stuff. And he took in everything. And I said, that's a little bit, I don't know if he's a he yet, but he was taking all this information. And he was a he. Okay. And we're taking all this information and know about it. But there's something, just remember, please, if you can, the strawberry, because it could literally be that there was like a fake wall in the back that had like a little strawberry in it or something like that, because I keep seeing it. I keep seeing this vision of this, but I feel like, when you got Spiky, did somebody tell you, oh, you know what, they don't live very long. They're very fragile. You got to be careful. I feel like somebody like gave you a warning when you got Spiky. And it's like,
yeah.
Your animals are not like this. They're like, no. You might get 2 years. They might tell you 2 years. I'm going to do double. Like, I feel like Spiky, like you could, like people could not believe that this tarantula lived as long as it did with you. Yes. And the relationship that you had. I feel like he knew when you walked in the room and would literally come forward. I feel like he would hear you and come forward. So that's what he's making me feel. And he's still doing this. Like he says, like, if you need anything, you tell me. If you want anything, you tell me. Because you saw the beauty. You see the beauty in a different way in these animals. And that's the biggest thing. It's the beauty that you see in them. And the magical things that they can do and the things that they could expose you to. That's the important stuff. So no, the strawberry, I know I'm being stubborn. I know it's really weird to hear, but I feel like it's going to pop in your head. If it's a week from now, if it's a year from now, if it's a minute from now, I don't care what it is. But if that's strawberry, because he keeps showing it to me. So I know there's a connection to a strawberry. So I took it literal, like you were feeding him a strawberry. I might be wrong with that, but there's something with strawberry. So when it comes through, you have to let me know. Only because I'm stubborn.
Thank you, Natalie.
Okay. All right. Thank you. It was very nice to meet you. All right. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Let me just run through. I'm getting a little congested. I don't know why. Okay. No, I'll use strawberry too. I don't know what it is with the strawberry. And you guys know I am so stubborn. On last week's show, there was hi Rick. On last week's show, there was someone who came on that had shared information with me and couldn't remember something. And I shared her response. Hi, Tally. I shared her response because she had given me information feedback that she couldn't connect. And I was stubborn on the show last week. I don't remember what it was, but I was stubborn with it. And she came back to say, oh my God, I completely forgot, blah, 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 blah. Love you too, Tally. So she was saying that. And the thing is that I could be stubborn with certain information. And it's not because I want to be right. It has nothing to do with that. I am wrong all the time. I mean, I'm married twice. I'm wrong all the time. But what it is that I want to honor the animal. So I don't want to just get a no and be like, okay, that's fine. Let me move on to the next thing. I want to make sure that their loved ones get that message of, okay, we don't know what a strawberry is right now, and I can't understand why I'm seeing the strawberry and it's so significant. But I honor them in the manner and understand that they're sharing it for a reason. So I have to share it. I have to make sure that things are given so that others can understand. That's why I just want to know, because I mean, a strawberry is really, really not something that you would see with the tarantula, you know. That's the biggest part. Also, just to explain, you guys always see if I give a name and somebody gives another name, I say no. But the thing is that I don't have her father's name, Jan, in my references. What does Jan sound like? It sounds like John. So that's the only reason why I was like, you know what, that could be it, because it sounds so similar. So, you know, if I'm receiving a name like John, and I didn't say I'm hearing it, I said I'm receiving it, a name like John and it's Jan, I can take that. Usually I wouldn't. If she would have said, no, his name is Jack, I would say no, because I have the name Jack in my references. It's my son's middle name. Jan, I do not. So I explained this to you guys so you could see why I am the way I am and why I'm kind of stubborn with certain stuff and things like that. Thank you, Rick. You know, stuff like that. I just want to explain so you guys can understand. It's not because I want to be right. It's because I really, 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 really have to honor these animals. I really, really, really have to be their voice. And for you guys who are receiving readings, it is so overwhelming to hear information that we can forget things very easily. So that's another reason why I do that. So let me bring, okay, I'm going to bring you in, hun. You've been waiting. Hi, Kay. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, good. How can I help you tonight?
Let me just turn the picture around.
Sure.
His name
Hey,
is
babies.
Kovu.
Can you spell it for me, please?
Kovue.
Kovu. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And he's passed, correct?
I'm sorry?
He's passed?
Yes.
Give me 1 second. Kovu. Okay. Was there a point in Kovu's life where the vet told you that Kovu was overweight and had to go on a diet?
Yeah.
Kovu's not happy. He's like, let me just tell you a story, Natalie. That's the way it started out. Who does he think he is to say that I should go on a diet? Like I feel like he was so insulted in a way. Now, let me just go back a little bit more, because Kovu also makes me feel like I loved people, actually. I want to say this, like I loved people. I would people watch. I would watch my people. I would be around. You still have Kovu's collar? Because I keep feeling the collar. I keep on feeling the collar. So Kovu wants to acknowledge that you still have the collar. So I want to say that as well. Kovu also is full of stories. So now, full of stories. Now, let me tell you, this is terrible, and we're not going to judge, but would you like to talk on the phone?
Yeah, I guess.
Do you like to gossip on the phone?
Oh, no.
Never, right?
Never.
Kovu's like, oh, I would hear the best stories ever. You should have seen it, Natalie, because I would be sitting right next to her and she'd be sitting with me and she'd be on the phone and she'd be going on and on and on and on. And here I am, I'm listening. She's on and on and on and on. It could be a good hour and a half she's on that phone. So that's the personality that Kovu's giving me. Kovu's giving me like, let me just be around everybody. Let me just enjoy life. Let me just enjoy everything. And that's what I did. Now, did Kovu have kidney issues towards the end, or issues in that area of the kidneys?
He had a lot of issues, but the main was not seeing anymore, going blind.
Do you know if that was connected to because I feel the kidneys, there's something not working for me. Did he have diabetes? Was it connected to the organs not working properly, the eye issue, or was it separate? Because I feel like I want to connect it to organs not working properly.
No, but I'm wondering if he's talking about my dog now.
Oh.
You did a reading on her 3 months ago, and since then, she's gone blind. She became a diabetic, and just insanity.
Okay.
I'm like,
Okay.
But he went
So
blind.
he went blind, but if I'm getting, because I wrote down the diabetes and I feel like there's something going on that's shutting down. I don't want to say shutting down, but slowing down is what I want to say. And one thing's affecting another. So that's why I keep on saying that. So he must be bringing that up. Let me just, and I think what he's doing, why he's bringing this up, and I just want to tap in a little bit deeper, because I feel like he's trying to say that you always do. And for him, you did as much as you could. Like you wanted him to be comfortable. You wanted him to be cared for. You wanted him to be taken care of. And you're going through this again is what he's sharing with me. And what he's saying is that he just wants you to know that for him, you made the decision for him, because I feel like there had to be a decision made for him.
Yes. And you know, when you're going through it and you sit there, you go, like, I just felt like maybe it was too soon, but I felt like I couldn't protect him anymore.
And that's why I'm bringing this up, because what he says is you did exactly what I needed. So I feel like he wants to give you that message of your heart is in the right place, and always remember that. Okay. That's what I want to tell you. Because yes, absolutely. We always question. We always do this. It's always that. That's what we do. But the way he's making me feel is like, I want to allow you to know that I'm grateful for all you did for me. And that decision you made was absolutely right. Because I feel like, and I'm not saying it's anytime soon, but I feel like when the decision has to be made for your baby now, he wants you to know that you're coming from a place of love and support. So he doesn't want you to feel bad or guilty in having to make a decision or having to change things a bit. So that's really what he's saying. So just know that, because he's very grateful for you, and he's very grateful for that.
I miss him so much.
I know, but just look, he's around you. You know, he's around you, concerned for your baby, making me think it's him. Meanwhile, he's bringing up your baby that's alive now. So that shows that he sees what's going on now in your home.
Well, I had them together.
Like, oh, they lived together,
both of them at the same time. So.
Well, no, he's right there.
Okay.
He's right there watching and a part of everything. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
To see you. You're welcome, hon. You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah, Noelle, we always do question. We absolutely do. I have a lady who basically is paralyzed from her waist down. And I don't like to say paralyzed, because she could still hold in and go outside to go to the bathroom, but her legs don't work at all. They just drag. They're nothing. There's nothing to her legs. But you know what? I'm not doing the floors in my house anytime soon for two reasons. One is lady. The second is I don't have the money to do the floors right now. But like, I'm going to live with it as long as she's wagging her tail, as long as she's happy when she sees me, as long as she's eating, as long as she's not in pain. I will lift her up every day. As many times as she needs to go outside, I will take her outside. And that's it, because that's what we do. But when that time comes, we always, always, always struggle. Is it too soon? Do we wait too long? What if we're making the wrong decision? All that stuff. We all do that. And as an animal communicator, I need people to know this. As an animal communicator, I do not know that lady has 50 days left. And I'm not even putting it out there for that to happen. Let me rephrase it. I don't even know that lady has 500 days left. I don't know that. I have no idea. No idea. And I don't want to know that. You know, I don't, because it's just better that way. We just enjoy every moment that we have with her, because we know she's a Bernese Mountain Dog. She's 11 and a half years old. You know, we don't know how long we have or how short we have, because it's never long enough. And that's okay. So because she's in here and she's wild again. Carol, thank you so much. I just put everything away. I just finished putting well, I'm lying actually. I have one more thing to put away, but I couldn't thank you enough for everything that you sent me for the cats. I mean, seriously, I really couldn't. It was amazing. Amazing. And as you can see, this one's feeling much better. So you definitely helped out. Okay. She's really not behaving. And she has nails and a half on her. They're very, very sharp. So I have to be very careful because trying to hurt me, she's trying to hold on to me. And they're like little sharp blades of glass. I can't even speak. Okay, Kathleen, I'm going to bring you in, hon, and attempt to do this with you here with me. So let's see. And if she's really naughty, I'm going to have to move her. I'm sorry. All right. It's magic. This is just not smart. It's like a fat guy trying to be on a tightrope. It's just not a good idea. All right. Let me bring Kathleen in. Hi, Kathleen. How are you?
Me. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So I don't really know if you can do this or not tonight. If you can't, I'm gonna show you one of my dogs. Okay.
Is it a missing cat?
Yeah. You know me, right? So I'll show you the picture, and you can just tell me if you can't. If you can't do anything, then I'll show you one of my dogs.
Okay.
But
What's the name?
Charlie.
Charlie. Okay.
Can you see him good? I don't want to post.
Yeah, I can see him. I can see him good. I can.
Okay, I don't want to show a phone number there.
No, yeah. Okay, just give me a second. Have we been missing for a while?
Yeah, I would consider it a while.
Well, yeah, I mean 6 hours is a
How
while.
long?
No, wait, I keep on getting the number 6 connected to it. So I don't know if it's 6 months or 6 weeks, but I keep getting the 6 connected to it.
Well, it's tomorrow's 4 weeks.
Okay, so if tomorrow's 4 weeks, we're going to put it out there that the most it'll be is 6 weeks. And I'm doing that on purpose because I keep getting the 6 connection to that. Just give me a second. Now, did we escape from a yard? Did we escape from somewhere?
Yes.
Okay. Now, was this yard, and I'm asking you these questions, I'm sorry, I'm just asking you these questions. I want to make sure that I'm connected with Charlie. I want to make sure that I'm doing this the right way. Did the yard in the back have a fence though?
Yes.
Okay. Because I keep seeing the fence and I keep seeing that I'm getting out, but I feel like I didn't get out from the fence though. I got out from another area. Would you understand this? Or would you know this?
Well, I do know it. He was in the yard. But
was he in the front yard though? I keep seeing the front.
After he got out, he was.
Okay, so he went out through the front?
He went out through the side gate.
To the front?
Yes.
I just want to, and I'm sorry, anybody who's watching, I'm closing my eyes because I'm trying to use his eyes to see what I need to see. That's what I'm doing. So I just want to explain something to you. And this could be a house on the street, but I just want you to see what I'm seeing because I'm seeing when I look at this home, it has a front porch that's closed in. So it's not an open front porch. And I feel like this home is white.
His home?
Not his home.
Okay.
So I want to take you on your block, around your block. I'm seeing what he's seeing. And I see a white house with a front porch that's not open. It's like it's screened in or it has glass windows, something like that, but it's closed in. I want to say that. Are there streets by you like named after trees like Huckleberry? Is Huckleberry a tree?
Well, it is, but there are streets, Elm, Cedar, the streets over there.
That's okay, because I'm getting tree, but it's funny. Why would I get Huckleberry? Like, who gets that? There's got to be a reason why I'm getting that. So just hold on to that because I'm getting that, but I want to connect it to the street with the trees as well. Is there, okay, now I'm seeing a main road with a sidewalk, but when I go to like the other side of the road, it has to be a main road. It's not a side road. It's not a tertiary road. It's like a main road. There's a lot of cars on it, but on one side, there would be either a mountain or a big hill or something like that. So I feel like it's one side is where there would be houses and people living. On the other side, it might be like apartment buildings, but there's really like a big hill or road. And it has to be a number, a street with a number. By me is like 202, 59, 45. It has to be something like route something, blah, 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 because that's what I'm seeing.
Okay.
And I'm also hearing a train. So I would say that there's a train station nearby or a train nearby because I'm hearing a train that goes through. It could be a freight train and not a passenger train. I just want to say that as well. It's a freight train. Okay.
It is. And I know you don't like people to give information, but he's been on those tracks and I know he has.
No, actually that's helpful because then it lets me know that I'm on the right track with him. So it's different. If I was giving you a reading that was just a reading, then I would tell you don't give me that stuff. But when we're working with missing animals, it's completely different. Because if you could understand what he's showing me, then he's trying to track or trace where he's at. Now, the other thing is, did you think, and I know they're going to tell you it's too late and all that fun stuff. Did you try using a tracker to help?
Well, that's where I come in.
Okay.
That's basically me. That's
you're the tracker?
I have been working on this for 3 weeks.
Okay. So now my next thing is, does the community know, or does it the area 10-mile radius? I know that's very large, but I want to give this 10-mile radius. Do they know not to leave food out, not to feed him?
Yes.
Okay.
But with that being said, I can't imagine that he has not eaten somewhere.
Oh, he's eating. Oh, he's eating. That's why I'm saying. Yep. He's eating. He's eating late at night where it's very dark. And I want to see also, I see garbage outside and I see like a dumpster. So I feel like he's also hiding somewhere, which would be near like a shopping center or a supermarket or restaurants. But I feel like it's like a row, you know, like where we would have like a pizza place, a supermarket, and a Chinese food restaurant.
Yeah.
And I feel like in the back there is where he would be seen or eating food at night. So I want to share that as well. Is there a shopping center? Has a supermarket at the end, and within it has a pizza place, has a Michael's, and like a pharmacy, like a CVS or something like that. It could have other things, but these things that I want to say.
That might be down in Mantua. Possible. That's possible, Natalie. That's
okay.
possible.
And this video will continue. I never take my videos down because I want people to see them. I want you to be able to go back to it. So what I'm going to say is I want to search for that area. I want to search for that. I also, I want to change the photos that are up. People do the flyers that are up. I want to change them because people have seen the same one too much. I'm sorry to say it that way, but they're not.
No, I hear that a lot, actually. I mean, I hear that a lot because people suggest that. It's always suggested that you change the photo after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, I want to change it. I want to change it.
It's on every lost and found page, every township page, every page. It's everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. And I want because I want to catch you. I want to catch people's eyes again. That's what I want to do because I feel like there's going to be sightings.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's just that it's people get confused. People forget. People, you know what they do. So I think that it's just a matter of let's change that up again, just so we could get it out there again.
Yeah, I feel like he has been seen.
Yeah.
But either people just aren't reporting the sightings.
Right.
I can't imagine him. There's one road in particular that he has been on 4 different times. And the last time was last Wednesday. And since then it's been dead. So that tells me that he's either being seen and nobody's calling in, or he's not being seen and he's being very elusive.
Right.
So, but there's no way in hell that he's out there 4 weeks without eating.
Oh no, he's definitely eating. No, I agree with you. He's definitely eating. He's definitely eating. Also, I want to look for, because I'm seeing this, I want to look for a feral community that would be disturbed. I want to look for that.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So that I want
to get ideas. Yeah, for sure.
And
And it's
if they allow you to, if they permit you to put cameras up.
yeah, I have them all over. Like they're all over. Like they're on the railroad tracks. Like you don't even, you don't even know.
And let people know, because I'm hearing this also. I don't know if there is black bear around there or not, but I want to say I feel like people would see him like, oh look, it's probably a baby bear. Like that's the way people think.
Yeah,
Because
he's a
they're
big
seeing
boy.
him so quick.
He's
They're
a big
seeing him so
boy.
quick. So that's the other thing, like literally may resemble a baby black bear or a black bear. You know,
Okay.
please look carefully, because I think people need to know, because they'd be like, oh my God, that's a bear, and like run away, not realizing that it's not, because that's popping in as well.
So look for the shopping center and feral cat community or feral cat area, feeding area.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cats there because I get them on my feeding stations.
Okay.
I'm getting them. I'm ready to set traps and bring them home. Actually, one looks just like magic.
Oh, really? Let me tell you, she's keeping me busy. This one, keeping me busy.
Yeah, I'm really, really want to bring this baby home for his family. So, and I know we do know that he has traveled those tracks at least once, but the problem is, and he would have been closer to home. He was just coming off the tracks, and a guy saw him and opened his car door and scared him all the way back up the tracks again. So, and he was much closer to home down the other end of the tracks.
And that's the thing that people don't realize, and that's what worries me the most, is that people think that they're doing things to help, like feeding.
Well,
like run after to try to catch them,
yep.
All that stuff, and it's actually more harmful than it is helpful.
Yeah,
and that's one of the things. But I'm glad that there are sightings. I'm glad that these little pieces, because that at least helps to know that he is communicating, that he is giving the different things that are around him. So hopefully that helps.
And he does have a seizure problem. So he's 4 weeks.
I will tell you, and I'll never forget this, one of the cats that I had that was missing for a good amount of time had a thyroid issue. And I worked with the owner, did all the stuff. And I said, you're going to be amazed. She's like, there's no way. And he came back home finally, and he lived a couple more years. It's
possible. He's not far from home.
Right. No, I didn't feel far.
Yeah, he's not far. It's just that maybe he's having some seizures and he's confused.
And I feel also there's a lot of stimulation out there that's new. So that's the other thing, is that I'm kind of hiding and standing back because there's a lot of different noises that I'm not 100% sure what it is.
Yeah.
I think that's the other part. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Keep me in the loop, please. Okay.
Yeah, you give me something to work with.
Good, I'm glad.
I have my work cut out for me. Trust me.
Yeah. But I'll put a prayer out there and all that stuff.
Message you.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Natalie.
You're welcome, hon. You're welcome.
All right. Take care.
You too. Okay. Still with me? I don't know if you are. I know you were waiting patiently, but I don't see a photo up there. Lost animals are very, very, very different. I take a lot of time with my lost pets. I usually sit for days and days and days and days, and there's just a lot that go on for it, with it. Not easy working with missing pets. Also, I always say, like, the most important thing with missing pets is time, immediately getting certain things done. And unfortunately, an animal communicator, psychic medium is the last resort for missing animals, where it should really be a team thing, where it's the people whose baby it is giving us information for the animal, the community, the police, everything should be involved immediately. I don't remember, Tally. I don't remember. I know who Lizzie is. But I don't remember. I think because anytime Tally has the farm that, oh my God, it's just such an amazing farm. All rescue animals. Like it's just so much there. Big education farm, like just this whole thing. And anytime you ask me for help or anything that happens, I get so worried. She was by the pond. I love Lizzie. I love them all. I really do. Um, and they do. They give you information, but Tally would message me right away while they're doing what they need to be done on the farm. If somebody's missing, she'll message me immediately. So it's not just me working. It's not just her working alone. It's not just someone else working alone. Like we're all working together. I'm in my space in my home while we're there in the farm. I'm saying, look here, go there, go where do we go? You know, that kind of thing. I do remember when the was it the sheep that disappeared for like a day or two? I'm like, they're just gonna pop back home. They're just gonna show up back home out of nowhere. And they did. One morning you woke up and there they were. They came back, you know, and that's that I remember because I was like, oh, those little buggers. Oh, those little buggers. But they know, you know, and that it was the lambs. I remember that. I remember. The two of them, oh, on the 4th of July. Oh my God, it's too funny. It was on the 4th of July. Oh, because of the fireworks. Yeah, I hate fireworks. 100%. I hate fireworks. I always have. So, yeah. So missing pets really take a lot. They do. It's not easy to work with missing pets for so many different reasons. Yeah, you and your babies help me sleep at night too. Just knowing that they're safe, they're loved, and they're cared for. That's a big deal. It really is. But it's missing pets is just a rough thing, and it's not for everyone. It's not for anyone, you know. That's really the truth. You know, it's really the truth, and it takes a lot. Ooh. My daughter just messaged me. Oh, Terry, we have 2 minutes. I was calling you earlier and you weren't there. So let me pull you on real fast. Hi, Terry.
Hi, Natalie.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How can I help you tonight? Stop that.
Well, you gave me a reading about 2 years ago when my dog was passing from cancer.
Oh.
And I was just wondering if there were any updates from her as to how she's doing.
What's her name, hon?
Bijou.
Oh, Bijou. I love that name. Love that name.
And you gave me a great reading, but I just wanted to make sure that she's okay.
You know,
Still.
did you take Bijou to the beach? Why do I feel the beach? Why do you have a connection with the beach?
We would take her to Lake Havasu, other places in California when we lived
I don't
there.
know California, so I'm going to assume that's a beach.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm in New York. Very different than California because I keep on seeing playing in the beach, being at the beach, running on the beach. And I keep on seeing like freedom. I keep on seeing happiness. I keep seeing peace. Is your mom in the spirit world, Terry?
No.
Okay. So who's the female though? Who's the female that would have the connection to the name of Marie?
Not sure. There was a patient that used to take Bijou and I would take Bijou to work with me and she would spend the day with a patient of mine named Gail. But other than that, I'm not sure about Marie.
And it could be a middle name. I just want to say that. It could be, and it could be anybody, like Marie could be someone's middle name. But I feel like Bijou is just like being taken care of, being loved. She's a princess. She's a princess, and she still is. Like, that's the way she's making me feel. She's like, Natalie, if they have a tiara in heaven, it's mine because I'm going to put it on my head. I'm going to wear it everywhere because I feel like that's just the way she is. Let me prance around. Let me show everybody I'm good. I know that Bijou says that she declined very deeply in the end, if I could use it that way, but I don't want you to focus on that. I want you to focus on the life that I had, the chaos I had, the love that I had, the attention I had. I lived up to my name and then some. And that's what I have. You have Bijou's ashes because I keep seeing this.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, was there a hesitation or a thought for a bit of maybe doing something with the ashes?
Like putting them in a shadow box kind of.
Either a shadow box or creating a piece of jewelry or maybe releasing them somewhere, but doing something special with these ashes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
because Bijou's mentioning this, and what I want to say to you is that no matter what you do, I'm always around you. So whatever decisions you make at any moment, I'm okay with.
Okay.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
Terry. I hope that helps. I hope that gives
Yes. Thank you. And again, you did such
You're
an
very
incredible
welcome.
reading for me 2 years ago that I just still latch on to everything that you said.
Oh,
So
thank
thanks,
you.
Natalie.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, guys. Well, too, and I have a meeting, believe it or not, with someone in California, which is pretty funny. So I want to just tell you guys, thank you so much for joining me here tonight. Of course, I just see somebody wrote, how can I get in touch for a private reading? NatalieLucia.com. That's NatalieLuciaMedium.com. That is my website that you could always go to. I hope to see you guys next week. Take care, everyone. Have a great week. And thanks, guys. And don't forget Sunday nights, 8 o'clock, Beyond the Veil. I'm back. It's not Easter Sunday anymore. Take care, everyone.